same way we had this morning, except without the delay.
Watch the light.
This is 179, more 11X off the hill, 19 from the center, and that's Brian St. Mary, Michigan rider. Around the first turn, it's St. Mary leading the pack. Drafting close in behind is Leach. St. Mary, Leach, and Hummel, 1, 2, 3. St. Mary, Leach, and Hummel, 1, 2, 3. And that's the way they go over the triple step up. Going into the $100 humps, it's still the same. St. Mary, Hummel, or Leach and Hummel. Moto 180 around the first turn, 62 on the front of this one. That's DeBacher. DeBacher 6 and 11 then is Dillon, and 11 is Woods. Jerry DeBacher, Jeffrey Dillon, and Woods. They're running in the same order. I think we've got these guys in a groove. Brad Theodore in the fourth spot. Jerry DeBacher out of Michigan running that race bike 62. A little change back in the pack. It's still Jerry DeBacher all by himself. Second spot now belongs to Jeffrey Dillon. And Brad Theodore wants to make me a liar, is going to move into third. Moto number 181.
Swain Thompson, please contact the hospital. Your presence is required over there for your son's treatment.
This is Moto 181 out of the second turn. Robert Stock and Bradley Gruzelka. Gruzelka's got a little competition on the inside of that turn into the back stretch. It's Robert Stock. Gruzelka in the second spot is now back in third. It's Stock. Second spot is Leitko, and then Gruzelka. Moto 182, more 11Xs. We got 36 on the front of the third straightaway. That's Jason Baird. He's got some competition up there, too. These are 11-year-old experts.
Okay, they're ready. Watch the light.
This is 183. Carl Burrows, stud rider. He's used to being on the front of this moto. Not far behind him is number 32, Mike Luna, and he's close to the top for Hutch. It's Burrows, Luna, 1 and 2. The third spot belongs to 29, and that's Jay Harvey from Florida. Burrows, Luna, Harvey, 1, 2, and 3. This is Moto 183, Pro Award, coming up at 192. Into the backstretch, it is Burrows, Luna, Harvey. Moto 184 by the tower step-up. We got 22 and 13, Ralph and Hall, 72. No. Josh Ralph and Chris Hall, Minnesota versus Florida down that third straightaway. This is Moto 184, Josh Ralph, Chris Hall. Out of the back turn. Third place riders Richard Levenstein, Ralph Hall, Levenstein, 1, 2, and 3. Levenstein had a little competition right at the finish line. Moto 185.
Watch the light.
Gate drops on race 185 right out of the gate. Mitch Watkins for profile. National number 2, Mitch Watkins cranking that profile full speed around the first turn. Second spot, Richie Good. Watkins Good. Third spot is Baver, Billy Baver. So we got Watkins Good, Baver around the second turn as they start riding single file. This spot belongs to Sir Latchini. One rider, Endos, and we got Mike flying. It's still Mitch Watkins. Richie Good. Third spot belongs to 86, Billy Baver. Bauer, that is. Bauer, I'll get it right then. Thank you, Tom. Moto 186, we got Craig Russell in the front of this one. The second spot is Robert Montgomery. Craig Russell, Robert Montgomery.
Watch the light.
This is 186. Pro Award coming up at 192. Out of the last turn, Russell. Montgomery making a little bit of a challenge is Brian Roski from Pennsylvania. Moto 187 out of the first turn. National 9 is Jensen, followed by a snack attack. You can taste the quality, Corey Sandlin. Third spot belongs to Courtney Cormier out of Virginia. Jensen, Sandlin, 1, 2, 3. As the day's activities taking a toll The riders stretching out, riding more single file. Taking it in for the win will be Jensen, Moto 188, 11X. We got a 46 and 20. That's Orloff and Klosik, Frankie Klosik on the second spot. Brian Orloff up in front. Third spot belongs to Mike Clark out of Ohio. Orloff, Klosik, and Clark running it single file over the $100 humps. Looks like that's the way they'll finish, 189. 11 novice. We've got 3 motos of these 11-year-old novices in the Pro Awards. As the novices come off the hill, it's 78 out of Tennessee. In the front of this one, Craig Parr. Parr slips the pedal. He had 2 firsts, and now he's in the back of the pack. 68 takes it over. That's Rucker. Rucker in the front of this one now. Brian Gray, Kentucky rider in the second spot. Rucker, Gray, and 56 is Davis trying to move into second. Rucker goes down. Oh, the outside Parr runs into Rucker now, and he's wrecked again. Coming out of that back turn, it is 46 Brian Gray navigating the wreck. Chase Arnold from Georgia, Chattanooga rider, and 56 is James Davis, and that moto changed position several times. Moto 190, more 11-year-old novice off the hill. From the inside comes an 87, and that looks like Craig Palmer out of Ohio. Funray rider around that first turn is 04, and that's Radwanski taking the lead. Funway, one rider down in the second straight. Radwanski, Funway, second spot belongs to Craig Palmer, 1 and 2. See that airplane overhead? We've got one of the quarter marshals, Jay Beck Sr., along with Mike Collins from Super BMX. Smile as you look up. Billy Green Jr., you need to see Jim Banks on the infield. This is Moto 191 down the first straightaway. Next moto is Pro Award. Mark Mims looks like, we've got a fashion trend going. I'm wearing a gooseneck pad on my wrist, and I've got Tom McMillan wearing the same. As they come out of the second turn, lead change in hand, 72 Russellberg. Shane Russellberg taking the lead over. Super BMX up in the airplane, going to get some good shots. We need to hold the gate up, hold the gate. Taking this one in will be 72 Russellberg, Mark 71 in the second spot, Risky, and Mims, I believe it was, in the third spot.
All right, riders and parents, let me have your attention. We will not post any qualifiers this evening.
That's right. Gates down on 192, Pro Award. They're about side by side. On the outside is number 4. That's Brackens. Woo, spin out time. Sean Texas got tangled in the mix. It is now Slavik. He had a first in that second moto. Brackens in the second spot. Third place is 18, Harrison, Corky Harrison. It's Slavik and Brackens side by side. Brackens cranking over the $100 humps now as they get into the backstretch. It's Brackens, Slavik, Harrison, 1, 2, 3. Texas in the fourth spot, and this belongs to Edmonds. Moto 193 off the hill, snapping out of the gate big time is number, Pistol Pete on the inside. He didn't snap, but he made it up on the momentum. It is Lonkarovich, Anderson in the second spot as they come around the second turn. Lonkarovich, Anderson running for Hutchins, Miranda trying to do it. It is Lonkarovich and Anderson getting squarely over the pro side of the track. Lonkarovich all by himself in that back stretch. Lonkarovich, Anderson, Miranda, and the third spot is Housel. Moto 154, the last of the Pro Award. Off the gate, 8 of them side by side. It looks like Blazer was doing the blazing for Elf down that first straightaway. It's Blazer, and then we've got second spot Chirpers and Matt Gwynn in the third spot. It's Blazer, Chirpers, Gwynn, 1, 2, 3. Matt Nissen's on the fourth spot, right? Gwynn is in third. That's what I thought. Blazer still in front with Elf as they come on the backstretch. It is Chipres in the second spot. Third up for grabs. It looks like Nissen's going to do it right down at the finish line. Moto 195, 60 and over open. Out of the first turn they come. We got 34 and 2 is Vicente and Kennedy. James Dean up in the front of the pack too. It is Vicente. 15 is Lecho. Everybody wave at Super BMX up in the air. This is Moto 195. Check yourself in a magazine. Coming out of that last turn, Chris Kennedy, Vicente. And whoo, boy, this is going to be a scorer's nightmare. Vicente will take that one in. Moto 196 off the hill. This is more 16 and over open. Wow, we got him for Todd Corbett. Running Murray Eagles, or Murray Jolly Rancher. We're going to give him a new ride. Second spot is 26, Jeff Donnell. Lucky Zimmer for DK in the third spot. Out of that last turn, it's Corbett, Donnell, and Zimmer, 1, 2, 3. 197. Around the second turn, that looks like Jared Justice with a little tangle up. Marty Yackel doing it in the second spot. Justice and Yackel, 1 and 2, as we lost a couple of riders in the second turn. Out of the back turn they come. Jared Justice, Marty Yackel, and the fly stereo. Third spot belongs to 23, and that was Aubrey Jacobson. 198 out of the first turn. Losing a foot off the pedal was 21, and that was Sean Newberry, Hardy's rider. Hardy's for sure out in front of this one. 40 in the second spot. Reverman for 7-11. It's Hardy's and 7-11 battling it over the $100 hump. Coming out of the back way, it's Sean Newberry. Reverman. Third spot is 43, and the 43 belongs to Troy Irving. Mike King flashing his number plate as he goes by the tower here in Moto 199. It's King tangled up, and there was Jameson Hendler on his Schwinn bike, but he's still in the second spot. Mike King, Hendler, 1 and 2. This is 199. It's still King, Hendler. Third spot is Rob Hughes, and fourth belongs to number 49, I believe that was James Bramer. Moto 200, that's a C in the front of this one. 37 is Nick Trombetta from Virginia in the second spot. Peter a C and Nick Trombetta. This is Moto 200. They're riding a little single file as well. Out of the back stretch they come. A C, Trombetta. Third is 89, and that's Greg Dawson. Moto 201, there's even more of these 16 and over opens. Hutch on the front of this one. Number 1X, Charles Townsend. He's got some competition from Milway, though. It's Townsend, Milway, and Amadeo, or I may have those backwards. Over the humps they come, but that's Charlie Townsend out in the front. And then it's Milway, and then Amadeo, I believe, 1, 2, and 3. Moto 202 around the first turn. 6 and 44, Nucio and Lee Alexander. Nucio, Alexander, and the third spot is Chuck Lenhart out of New York. They're starting to single file in over the hump. Frank Nucio in the lead of this Moto 202 out of the back stretch. 46 in the second spot. And they're going to finish it up the same way. 203 around the first turn. 11:75. 11 is Legault, and the Puerto Rican rider in the second spot. Velasquez from Puerto Rico. Legault and Velasquez in the second spot. Third is McMillan, Thomas McMillan, and he's trying to move out. Legault, Velasquez, McMillan sliding up in the second spot. Doing it for Dad. Moto 204 around the second turn, 65. That is Bill Ross from Ohio. This is Moto 204. And still the 16 and over opens continue. 204 out of the back turn. Ross leading it. Second rider. Taking over the lead now is 27, Tim Ebbett. And they're just all sitting down, messing around. 205 out of the second turn. It's Profile and Hutch battling. They're not messing around. That's Sean Riblett. Sean Riblett Watch the light. Carter in the second spot. I lost him. Riblet, Carter, and 99 is LaVerge in the third spot. Moto 206 around the first turn. I can tell Doc Morgan's up there. No, he's not. 7, Billy Griggs in the front of this one. Billy Griggs leading this moto. Second spot belongs to Norman Veitch. And the third spot belongs to Dale Klein. Lonnie Tatton from California. Out of the back turn, the same order. Griggs, Veitch, Tatton, 1, 2, 3. And the fourth spot is a 39, Ricky Barker.
Okay, is everybody ready?
Moto 207.
Watch the light.
14 and 15 open. Trouble out of the first gate again. The gate is jinxed now. 92 in the front of this one is Doug Miller out of Florida. It's Miller going high and gets swooped by national number 8, Shan Hatfield.
Okay,
yeah, it's Miller. Hatfield gets caught in the crowd and he's getting snaked back. 74 Reeves, Woody Reeves up there. We've got him running in tail. Hatfield works his way through for GT, and he goes over the $100 humps up in front. Shan Hatfield out of Georgia. Second spot is 92 Miller. So Miller tangles up, and now a mystery rider comes in second with Hatfield in the front. Next moto, we've got more 14-15 open. It's Moto 208, and that's Dan Wiley, I believe, in the front of this moto. Dan Wiley up in front. Second spot is a 77 or something, 37, Anthony Tucker, and he's getting moved up on by the Hutch rider. This is just like double jeopardy where everything changes really fast, eh? National 3 in the front of this Moto 209. That's Robert McPherson. Robert McPherson leading Moto 209, 14, 15-year-old open. Out of the backstretch for CW is McPherson. Second spot belongs to number 11, Sam Arenello. And third spot was Jay Ritchie. Moto 210 out of the second turn. Number 9, that's Craig Reynolds. 31 in the second spot, Danny Nash. Reynolds and Nash, 1 and 2. Reynolds, Nash, and the 35 in there is V.J. Roberts. Moto 211 goes by the tower, more 14, 15 open. We got a 58 and 2, that's Kearns and Swick. Robert Swick. Kearns and Swick side by side now as they go into the $100 hump. Coming out of the back turn, that's now Swick. Swick, Kearns. Third spot belongs to Bartlett. Three-way tie for second. Go ahead, scores, have fun. 212 out of the second turn. 31 and 76, that's Gibson. Gibson up in front of this one, Danny Gibson out of California. These are still 14, 15-year-old opens. Second place rider is number 78, Fink. And 6 trying to snake up in there is Ronnie Rio, and he'll settle for a third. Moto 213. Up in the front of this one is Todd Lyons getting his share of the air. Jason Theodore from Pennsylvania running for Cyclecraft in the second spot. Whitman's rider, Lyons. Theodore goes a little high and loses it. Lyons snaking around, and he messing around too while it's only open, he says. Moto 214. One-way styling over the triples. This is Moto 214. Out of the back turn, it's 11. 41 is Dillard in the second spot. And 76 is Schmidt. Moto 215. We got a Schwinn rider. That's Luan Cunningham. Luan Cunningham in the front of this Moto 215. Looks like the last of the 14-15 open. Second belongs to 22 Russo. Michael Russo, Cunningham, Russo, and 81 moving up into second, Rainer Matthews. This is 216, 10-year-old expert. Well, I guess we're back to where it counts again. 52, Chris Udaly out of Texas. Oh, tangled up over the triple step there in the third straightaway. Udaly out of Texas doing it in the front of this moto. We've got a 40-something, 40, 50. Parker is in the second spot, and that's the way they'll finish. Moto 217 around the turn. Side by side, big-time BMX on little bikes. That's national number 3, Jason Donnell on that CW. Jason Donnell heading into the $100 humps. This is Moto 217, 10-year-old experts. Donnell with a big-time lead. 13 is Moore. 2 in the second spot, Jacob Nee, and then we must have John Haynes from Tennessee. Moto 218, 10X. On the track now, 218, national number 9, Ryan Krupe. It's Krupe attacking that first turn. Second spot belongs to 24, Eric the Zipper Zupko in the second spot. 91, Kenneth Wilson from North Carolina. Krupe, Zupko, Wilson. Fourth spot belongs to Billy, Kurt Billy from Missouri. These riders stretching her out. Krupe, Zupko, 1 and 2. This is 218, 10-year-old experts. Third spot is 91, and that's Wilson. And that's the way they came out of that first turn. Moto 219 now into the second turn. Diamondback rider in the front of this one, and that's John Newberry. Second spot belongs to Jeffrey Quintana. This moto had some excitement last time. John Newberry, Quintana, 1 and 2. Third spot trying to move up. 18 or something. Moto 220 out of the second turn. 31 in the front of this one, that's Mark Starius. Second spot belongs to Masivic. It's Starius and Masivic, 1 and 2 in this Moto 220. These are still 10-year-old experts. Third spot belongs to Rob Helton out of Florida. Moto 221 out of the second turn. Lead change. Well, it changed back again at the 20-something. That must be Kevin Bowen from Pennsylvania. These are still 10-year-old experts, Moto 221. Kevin Bowen out of Pennsylvania. Second spot is Tommy DePriest. Oh, one rider slides out. The third-place rider slides out. DePriest now is in third. One rider making the scores. Make sure that they're wide awake down there. This is Moto 222's 10-year-old experts, 222.
Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
Out of the last turn, it is 29, Kevin Hall. Hall followed by Austin Schmidt. Third spot is Keith Manton. Moto 223 around the first turn. We've got an 04 and 89. That is Payne and Matt Smith. Eric Payne, Matt Smith. Third place rider is Danny DeRoche. Payne, Smith, and DeRoche running 1, 2, and 3 in this Moto 223.
Okay. He's right over by the television.
I'll just leave.
These 10-year-olds heading down to the final straightaway, looking at the end of their third moto. Taking it in will be Eric Payne.
Okay.
This is Moto 224 around the second turn. The front runner of this moto, Travis Younger.
Okay, is everybody ready?
Younger,
Watch the light.
cyclocraft rider in the second spot. Travis Younger, Kirk Cowles in the second spot. And the third place rider is Craig Gulliford from Florida, Moto 225.
Nick Bungart, go to the staging area. Nick Bungart, go to the staging area, please.
This is Moto 225, heading into the $100 hump. In he leads, going for his perfect today on his CW. David McGuire out of Connecticut in the second spot. Lee McGuire, and the sixth is Jason Parrott in the third spot. Moto 226, the novice version of the 10-year-olds down the first straightaway. High in the turn comes number 53, Shockey. Shockey, followed by a computerized 56, Jason Payne. Computerized, that's the way the number looks anyway. Shockey, Payne, and Dumas, Christopher Dumas in the third spot. The race is in there for second right now. Derek Shockey, second place between Payne and Dumas as they come out of the turn. Mr. C. Dumas looks like he may have it. Oh, Shockey cooling out, and Dumas trying to kick it in on the outside. Shockey, Dumas and Payne. Moto 227 around the second turn. Two riders side by side. That looks like Atkins and Bates. Atkins, Whitman's rider. Bates, Robert Bates out of Kentucky running their race like number 40. As they make the backstretch turn. Third place now is a 0-2, and that's Grady. Moto 228 by the tower. I see a few of them up. There must have been a tangle up behind me. I heard it. Matthew Oswald leading this pack. Second spot is 73, I believe, Sean Miller out of Ohio. Heading into the humps, it is Matt Oswald, Sean Miller. Second is Miller. Third spot is Eric Cunningham. Cunningham, with some extra effort, trying to get a second at the line. We'll let the scorers determine whether he did it or not.
Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
Here comes 229, more 9-year-old experts. Over the first jump comes number 20, and that is Joshua Cowley from New Jersey. It's Cowley. Second spot belongs to Casey Johnson. It's Cowley, and then Johnson. Third spot is Herman, Wes Herman from Georgia. Joshua Cowley, Casey Johnson, and Wes Herman running 1, 2, 3 in single file over the final hump. We got a golf rider in the fourth spot, Viole. Moto 230, more 9-year-old experts around that first turn. We've got 1 and 57. 7 must be Joey Allen. Looks like 68 in the third spot, maybe. This is Moto 230, 9-year-old experts as they come out of that back turn. Second spot is Brian McLean. Gates down, it's little Tony Stanley with the hole shot. Nashville, Tennessee rider Piatkowski for Eagle Snacks, moving in right behind him, catching the draft. It's Stanley. Second spot belongs to Whitman, and Piatkowski moving into the second spot. Stanley, Piatkowski, and Whitman, 1, 2, 3. Piatkowski kicking it in over the triple. Piatkowski showing you why he's ranked national number 3. Little Tony Stanley, number 8 this year. As they come out of the back turn, it's Piatkowski, Stanley, Whitman. Fourth place rider goes down. Taking it in, Piatkowski, Stanley, Whitman, and 39, Lausman out of Kentucky in the fourth spot. Moto 232, more 9-year-old experts. This is Moto 232. Out of the back stretch, we'll try and pick up a number here. Where's that? 90, Strinkowski.
Down, right? Oh, I guess not anymore.
Second spot belongs to Frank Gregory. Strinkowski and Gregory 1 and 2. On the hill is 233. Snapping out of that gate is Wes Sear, Columbus Schwinn rider as they head into the first turn. It's Sear. One rider down. It's not Sear. Second spot belongs to 60S David Sylvester. Sear running at number 2, and he says it should be a single number 1 for next year. It's Sear, Sylvester.
Okay. Right now. Yeah.
Third spot is Jason Weeks. He's trying to move up also for Whitman as they go into the $100 hump. Tartaglia, Richards, and Weeks.
What?
Moto 235 out of the second turn.
Of what?
We've got national number 6, Eric Henry. Eric Henry leading this Moto 235. Second place belongs to Andrew Johnson. He's tight on Henry's behind as they head into the back turn. Andrew Johnson putting the move. No, it's not. It is still Eric Henry, and then Andrew Johnson, 1 and 2. Moto 236. Moto 236. These are still 9-year-old experts. And, of course, running for Eagle Snacks out of the back turn is Justin Kurtz. Second spot is Sean Bone. It's Kurtz and Bone 1 and 2. Moto 237 into the triples. That's Jason Crazley running that race bike number 29. Jason Crazley, this is Moto 237. Crazley's got some competition on the inside by Freeman, Brian Freeman. Freeman on the outside now, Crazley and Freeman 1 and 2. Moto 238. 238 off the hill. Out of the gate first comes number 99, Jake Leiden from Virginia. It's Leiden as they come around the turn. Second spot belongs to Brankham. And then maybe that was Blankenship. One rider down. It's Leiden, 7-11. In the second spot now is 87, Haddix. Donnie Haddix cranking for 7-11. Jake Leiden, Donnie Haddon, and third spot is Andy Brankham out of Florida. Brankham moving up on the 7-11. Brankham will take the second. Jake Leiden will get the first. Well, this must be 239. 20H out of Nashville, Tennessee. That has to be. Yeah, 49 and 20. Oh, there's the sheet. Rod Hunter, that's who that is. I knew that. Yeah, that's it. I knew that. James Bellman in the second spot. Oh, the heat doesn't get to you up here, does it? No, it's the lack of brain power. Rod Hunter, Veltman in the second spot. Rod Hunter and then Veltman, then a gap. And we've got, looks like a 38 Vaughn or something in the third spot. Moto 240, the last of the 9 novices, they head into the third straight. That's 74, Jeff Hendrick from Michigan. Tom McMillan went back to the pool, is that what I heard? Oh. McMillan went to the big cement pond. Swoop time out of that first turn by number 12 in this moto. That was Ryan Bruns in this Moto 241. The leaders go down in 241. The new leader is 19, Michael Schaefer out of Ohio. That's Michael Schaefer leading this Moto 241. 8-year-old experts.
Rod is ready.
Out of the back turn, it is still Schaefer. Second spot belongs to a 66 rider, and that's Ben Matthews. Third place is Jay Buff. Moto 242 out of the first turn, cranking and a pulling and a huffing and a puffing. Anthony Reeves followed by Sam Blanton. Stud rider Blanton bites it. It's Reeves followed by 65. 65, mystery rider in the second spot right now. I don't even have anything that ends in a 5. As they come out of that back turn, Moto 242, we do know that that is Anthony Reeves. 66 is Jason Shipman in the second spot. And we got Blair Phillips in the third spot. By the tower comes 243, and Wayne Duck doing it out here today. That's Wayne Duck in front of this moto. Second spot belongs to Fitzwater. Wayne Duck out of Georgia. Fitzwater riding out of Ohio. Brian Fitzwater. This is Moto 243. Duck with a big time lead out of the back stretch of the track. Wayne Duck, Fitzwater, and the third spot is Gene Mangino. Moto 244 out of the second turn. Your leader in this moto is Daniel Hanlon. We've got for Eagle Snacks, Donnie, yes, I've got the quality Dunstall. Third spot is David Combs out of Florida. Out of the backstretch, it's running the same way. Hanlon, Dunstall, and Combs. Moto 245 out of the first turn. Thinking of the pool, Pat Foster heading this way. Spinning in the air is Chris Gibson on his CW. Foster, Gibson, 1 and 2. Third spot is Anthony Eilis out of Florida. Foster with the mini style, followed by Gibson and Eilis in the third spot. If you're in Moto 262, right after your moto, you can go to the trophy table and pick up your winnings for the weekend. National number 1, Rocket Rich Hausman leading this Moto 246. Right behind him is Joey Doherty. Well, not right behind him. It's Hausman, Doherty, and Dodd in the third spot. This is 246 is the moto number. Hausman, Doherty, and Dodd, 1, 2, 3. Moto 247 out of the second turn. Leader of this one is Bradley Comet. Comet in the second spot. Well, we got a couple of them up for grabs in the second spot right now, but that's Bradley Comet leading Moto 247, 8-year-old experts. Out of the back turn, it's still Comet. Second spot belongs to Hogg, and that looks, the third place is 79, or Steve Edgecombe maybe. Moto 248 up the triples. We've got riders missing, I can tell, because there's only 3 of them over the $100 humps. This is Moto 248 out of the back stretch. That's Joey Barnes up in front of this moto, followed by David Klein in the second spot. And I missed the third rider in this 248. Moto 249, this is 8-year-old novice out of the gate first was Corey Dobbs out of Tennessee. We've got them all over the track in the first turn. It's Dobbs, followed by 37 Mallory, and then Irwin out of New York. Dobbs with a big-time lead. Mallory and Irwin, 1, 2, 3 as they go up the triples. Mallory's going to have to crank. Second up for grabs. Dobbs says, I'll handle first. The rest of you can fight over 2 through 8. Out of the back turn, it's Corey Dobbs. Second spot right now belongs to Mallory. Third is that 48, I believe, Irwin again. Moto 250 out of the second turn. It's the sun on the back of the number plate. That's Jeremy Good out of Pennsylvania. Second spot belongs to Amos, Michael Amos. He rides out of Georgia. Jeremy Good, Amos 1 and 2. This is Moto 250, and these are 8-year-old novice riders. Third place is Jeremy Grimm. Moto number 251. Little Titan rider in the front of this moto. These are 7-year-old experts. The moto number is 251. Burgard. Second place, Tyler Hard.
Riders ready. Up the light.
Moto 252. Off the hill, national number 1, Michael Brandt out of Florida, keeping the wind out of the spokes on the back wheel. It's Brandt, followed by 27, Strachansky, and then we've got a 77, R.J. Delker. But out of that second turn, it is still Michael Brandt running that national number 1. Mike Strachansky out of Pennsylvania still with the second spot. This is moto number 252. Mike Brandt, Strachansky 1 and 2. Third place is 63, and that's Steven Swick. Moto 253, 7-year-old experts again. 15 out of the turn. 15, sure. This is that moto with no 15 in it. 31 is Everidge. Third place is a red number plate. They head over the $100 hump. This is Moto 253. Still 15 leading this one. Second spot is Jeremy Everidge, and then 12 is Sullivan. Moto 254 out of the first turn they come. That is Benjamin Daniel running that national number 16. The second spot belongs to Steinhoff, Robert Steinhoff. Third place is Midas, Justin Matties, I guess that is. Matties in the third spot. Benjamin Daniel, Steinhoff, and Matties 1, 2, 3 in this Moto 254. They're starting to run single file out of the back turn. Looks like they'll wrap it up the same way. Moto 255, more 7Xs around the turn comes 61 Miller. Scott Miller in overdrive. It's Michael Hughes running that national number 8. Takes the lead away in the second turn. It's Hughes, Miller, and third place is Christian, maybe Todd Christian from Connecticut. Hughes, Miller, and Christian running 1, 2, 3 into the good dollar humps. Down the final straightaway, running about the same. Hughes, Christian with a strong second. It'll be Hughes, Christian, and Miller 1, 2, and 3. Moto 256. This is 7-year-old novice. 256, 7-year-old novice.
Now that's good. Riders ready. Watch the line.
States down on 256. 05 hitting the first jump hard. That's Schneider, Ellie Schneider from Massachusetts. Coming out of the first turn, Schneider back in third now. 16 on the underside is Thomas. It's Thomas, Clark, Schneider. 05 zipping back and forth. Ellie taking the lead over again. Eli Schneider. Schneider out of Massachusetts running at 05. Battling to keep his front spot in the 7-year-old novice class. The motor number is 256. It's, second place, loses control, sits on the crossbar and goes down. Taking over second place is Wesley Clark. It's Schneider, Clark, and Shamblin. He's Shamblin in the third spot, I believe. Oh, Harris was in the third spot. Moto 257, more 7-year-old novice. Coming out of the back turn, trying to... Sure. He'll spot you. 258 off the hill. 99L. That is Jonathan Lee out of Florida. Jonathan Lee doing it on the front of this moto. National number 2, TJ Jackson's got some tough competition out of Sean Madison moving into second with his profile. Madison in second, Lee, and then Jackson. 258. Jonathan Lee running that 99L out of Florida. TJ Jackson, or Madison in second, then TJ Jackson. They're coming down that final straightaway. Big time race on. It's Madison and Lee. For profile, Madison will take this one in. Jonathan Lee in the second spot. Moto 259 running for stud. Number 14D. And that is DeRosa. Yes, Michael DeRosa dragging his foot to make the back turn. It's DeRosa up in front of this moto. 91 is Gantz in the second spot. And Toby Rank in the third spot. Moto 260, more 6X action. Just seen by himself, Adam Spinkowski from Pennsylvania. 50-something, yes, that's what it is. Pascal in the second spot. Adam Spinkowski, front side of this Moto 260. Remember 262, you can go fix your trophies up. Spinkowski, Pascal, and Preston, 1, 2, 3. 261 down the first straightaway. Psychocraft rider getting some air over that jump, running that national number 1, Aaron Hinson. It's Hinson followed by Davies in the second spot. Aaron Hinson, Davies with a little competition. Then we've got Jason Smith in the third spot. Still running number 1 is Aaron Hinson, sporting that number 1 national plate, followed by Adam Davies, and then Jason Smith out of Georgia, and then a gap back to the fourth spot. Looks like that's the way they'll wrap it up. Moto 262, 6-year-old novice. The only moto here of 6-year-old novice riders. These dudes can pick up their trophies and cool out for tomorrow. 53 in the front of this moto is Kevin Kowalski from Michigan. Second spot is 20M, and that's Miller, Mickey Miller. That's Kevin Kowalski out of Michigan in the front, followed by Mickey Miller. Miller's having a hard time hanging on to second. It's still Kowalski in the front, Miller in the second spot. Third place is Garrigan out of Alabama, and he's not getting up, but he'll have to settle for a third. Moto 263, 5 experts. It's Mitchell, Zachary Mitchell, leading this moto, but that's tough competition. Billy Ezel, I believe, in the second spot now as they come out of the back turn. It's Ezel, Mitchell on the outside trying to catch up, and it'll be Ezel, Mitchell, and White in third. Moto 264 around the second turn is Matthew Hanna in the front of this Moto 5Xs. Hanna with the lead, but not for sure as they head into the humps, and those probably look like mountains to these little 5-year-olds. 264, it's Hanna up in front there. Second place, or it's McCarthy in second. 25, Johnson in third. Hanna, McCarthy, and Johnson. Moto 265 by the tower is 43. 08 in the second is Grog. That's Preston. 43. And then Grog in the second spot. 48 is Noah Moore in the third spot. These are 5 and under novice riders. 43 is going to take this one in. Back by popular demand. Steering section, parents are saying crank. 27 over the bump first. That's 27. Damian Hilgendorf. It's Hilgendorf. New leader is 88 is Menezes, I guess, out in front. I'm going to take the pass so I think we did that name right. Hilgendorf in the second spot. Third place, I think, was Purdy. Little Peanut. Give me a pronunciation on that, would you? Menezes. Michael Menezes. Hilgendorf in the second spot. We got an 82, I believe, Purdy in third. And that's, well, Purdy doesn't have it for sure. Some tough competition right at the finish line. And we'll turn this back over to Carmen.
Jake jumps. They hammer it off the gate. Looks like we have national number 8, Nelson Kennedy, pulling it off. It's Kennedy. He got Matt Harrison, high pursuit, and number 21, James Hossel. It's Kennedy. Hossel 1 and 2. Harrison in third place slot. Number 71 putting on a heat. Bill Madden. Right now it's Kennedy clearing the mud hole. It's Kennedy doing it. Madden in second. It's Kennedy. Hossel. A little bit of action going on that second place slot. Kennedy staying out of trouble. Number 71 comes in with Bill Madden in that second place slot. He got lighter company on his right-hand side. But right now, in motor number 286, it's Eric Roop leading the pack. Eric Roop going through turn number 1 in hot pursuit. Looks like number 15, Kenny Amon. It's going to be Roop and Amon, 1 and 2, with Hans Nissen in that third place slot. Hinson is really coming on strong this year. He's going to be a tough one next year. He's going to be money all over the place. Right now, Eric Roop rolls motor number 268. It's going to be Roop, Amon, Hinson, and it looks like we have a little bit of Todd Slavic here. National number 7, that's Sean Texas, the chainsaw. He's pulling off, going through turn number 1. A little bit of squilliness going on behind him by number 6, Stu Thompson. It's going to be Texas Thompson. Now Thompson gets a move put on him by number 68, Michael Patrick. It's Texas Patrick Thompson. Hill puts a move on Thompson. Thompson putting a move on Patrick. Thompson pulls back into that second place spot. He's on the outside going for the Hoover. Not enough leg. Can you believe it? It's going to be Texas with a lot of air. Thompson in hot pursuit, and Hill pulls off the third. Motor number 270, 18 to 24-year-old cruiser. Okay, Jake, mount up. Rider's ready. Off the line. Mike Collins for Super BMX, please come into the infield. Mike Collins. Looks like Kevin Hall riding for GT, and he's hauling coal right now. Number 22's in second. Keith Burgess, one of my Pittsburgh boys. It's Hall and Burgess, 1 and 2 with number 23 in hot pursuit, or 13. We'll call Roger Micklode for the lack of a better name. Coming out of the last turn, it's Hall out front, Burgess in second. Number 27 is 13 and third. Yes, sir, that's Roger McLeod. I called it right. Moto number 271's coming out of turn number 2 in this national number 6. Doug Jica. Really happy with his new ride. He rides for Hardee's. He's always hungry, so this is a great sponsor for him. It's Doug Jica coming on strong right in his tail. Looks like number 12, and that belongs to Mike Savage. It's Doug Jica. Savage, 1 and 2, with James Vincente in third. Number 47 is leading the pack at number 272, and 27 belongs to Todd Hines. Free agent rider right on his tail coming out of that last turn. It's Hines out front with double sixes. Richard Ross in second. Moto number 273, some more 18 to 23-year-old cruiser. Looks like Todd Corbett. It is Todd Corbett. It's Corbett and Neubauer is the replay. It's going to be 3 in a row for Mr. Corbett. Chippendale rider in hot pursuit is Corbett. Neubauer. And it looks like Bland. Coming out of turn number 1 in moto number 274. We got Kristen Kay, it looks like, for... No, it's not Hutchinson. It's Al Neubauer, Stevenson in second, and it looks like Shahodelink in third. Moto number 275, 18 to 24-year-old cruiser stud rider had it, but he lost it. Looks like Jared Justice pulled it off. It is Jared Justice doing it to it. National number 8 in hot pursuit, trying to get it back. Ray McNally. Justice McNally 1 and 2. It's Justice. It's McNally, and it looks like we might have a zebra hanging right in there. Coming up the final straightaway. We got some action at second place, but Justice is clean and green. Moto number 276, 18 to 24-year-old cruiser, Michael Getty. Second place rider looks like Patrick McDonald. It's Getty and McDonald as they come out of the third turn. Up the final straightaway. Getty going to click it into cruise control, third time today. Moto number 277 is 17-year-old cruiser. Doug Zimmer rides for DK. Making Charlie proud. Billy Hall giving him fits. Stereo DK, 1 and 2. It's Zimmer and Hall as they go in and out of the last turn. Zimmer out front, Hall in pursuit. Looks like number 90, Mark Daniels, riding in a hot third. Moto number 278, brought to you by Jim Leach. That's 91L. Leach getting all the heat he can use and more because he just got moved on in the second turn by Jim Pawlowski. And Pawlowski and Leach as they go in to the third turn. Up out of the last straightaway, it's going to be Pawlowski out front, Leach in pursuit. But Leach got all kind of heat put on him by number 91.
David didn't either, but
91 is Leach. He pulled off. Number 279, more 17-year-old cruiser, and
so
number
come over whenever you feel like
W rolls the roost, and that's Ronnie Skywalker, ride for Eagle Snack.
Because that's probably when I'll need a break.
It's Walker out front.
They started it.
Donnie Heyer in second. It's Walker and Heyer.
Oh, from this end.
No, it's just a little plug there.
We got Walker, we got Heyer, we got Schrader in that third place slot. Walker and Heyer really solid up front. Heyer's trying to put a move on, coming out of the final straightaway. Walker kicks it into hyperdrive. Good night, Jack. Moto number 290, 17-year-old cruiser coming at us. It looks like number 28 is doing it to it. That's David Clymer out of Pennsylvania. That's 28C, and number 32 makes a move on him on the inside, Bob Dealey. We got Dealey, we got Clymer, stereo PA boys, rolling it in moto number 280. It's the 17-year-old cruiser action coming your way up the final straightaway. Bob Dealey owns it all, and Todd Semler hanging right in there with David Clymer in second. Moto number 262, please go to the trophy trailer. Moto number 262, 6-year-old novices to the trophy trailer. The Pug out of Pittsburgh pulled it off with a hole shot and building up the lead going up the second straightaway. We got Puglin out front. Second place rider looks like 07, Jimmy Wall. It's Puglin and Wall, 1 and 2, with the third place rider looking to be Jody Adams out of North Carolina. We got Pugland, we got Wall, we got Adams, and it's follow the leader going up the final straightaway. Moto number 282, 17-year-old cruiser, Robbie Hughes. We got Hughes doing it. We got number 26, Charles Fugate in second. Hughes and Fugate got all kind of heat on him coming out of our third place rider, but Fugate kicks it in, and he's going to make a little bit more room to play it safe coming up the final straightaway. It's going to be Hughes and Fugate. Moto number 283, 17-year-old cruiser, last group. Number 78W, Darren Waterbury, is doing it right now. We got Miller in second, and another Miller probably hanging around there because they've been riding stereo all day. Off to 11 right now is in that third place slot. It's Waterbury leading them out, coming out of third, number 3. It's going to be Waterbury, Miller, 1 and 2. Moto number 284, 16-year-old cruiser, Matthew Dean. We got Dean and we got Applegate, 1 and 2, going down the third straightaway over the big jump. Dean and Applegate on the inside. I don't know, it's a close one coming out of that third turn. Applegate has a lot of leg going for him. Dean got a lot of power as he kicks it into hyperdrive. It's going to be Dean and Applegate battling it out for the finish line, and that's what the girls get paid for. Moto number 285. Mitch Cox, you got 2 minutes or your ride is leaving. Mitch Cox, you better get going, pal. While we have a 09 rider right now, we got a sandwich. Looks like Daniel Price might have pulled it off. We'll pull out the numbers. He comes up the straightaway here. It's number 30 out front. Looks like Eddie Crookshanks, baby. Donnelly is hanging right in there. Moto number 286 is coming at you right now. Stereo 6 is Darius Brown. He's been out there all day, but look at the action back there in the background. Here's Darius Brown playing his safe. Second place, we got 2 riders, elbow to elbow, knee to knee. Coming out of the third turn is still Darius Brown, but he got some action by John Pavlin. Pavlin cooks it over to him. He takes the triple away from Darius. Number 287, 16-year-old cruisers coming out of the second turn. Looks like Todd Mitchell. Todd Mitchell out of Texas, really looking strong. It's going to be Mitchell and Eargang, 1 and 2. We got them dipping over the big jump. Mitchell is there, 39 belled out, so Sean Riblett pulls into that second place slot. Moto number 288, 16-year-old cruiser is coming out of turn number 2. Looks like number 60, and it is Jamie Stansel. Stansel out of Illinois, but look at what we got going on in second place, folks. They're not making it easy for the callers here. It's Stansel out front. They're starting to line out coming out of the third turn. We got Stansel, looks like number 16 in second. It's Stansel and number 87. 80, that's Lincoln. It's Stencil and Lincoln. Moto number 289, 16-year-old cruisers. Number 47, David Gaddis is out front. We got Gaddis. Whoa, man, Berberman trying to make a move on the inside eight of space in the second turn. It's still going to be Gaddis and Ross McMahon. Gaddis, McMahon 1 and 2 with a Diamondback rider in that third place slot, but he's not causing any problem for anybody right now. It's Stephen Cope. Just wants to qualify, that's all. Motor number 290, 16-year-old cruisers is loaded up. Whoa, the gate slams down and they're all out at one time with number 26 clearing the clock. Danny Wentz. Danny Wentz been around all day, but he hasn't been out front. He is right now. It's number 49 going to it now, Brian Thompson. That's a familiar name. It's Thompson out front with number 27 in hot pursuit, Howard Davis. Thompson Davis, 1 and 2 as they go over the big jump. Number 70 seems to be in that third place slot. That's Scott Johnson. We got Thompson. We got Davis. We got Johnson as they come out of the turn. 1, 2, and 3, and if they don't fall down, that's all they're going to finish. Moto number 291 coming out to 09 rider, Lucas Strong. Cranking through turn number 195, Sean Callahan, the kid himself. It's Callahan with number 44, Sam Reed, 74. Derek Johnson in second. Callahan and Johnson as they go into the third turn. Callahan stretching out the lead as he comes out and up the final straightaway. It's Matt Hayden, national number 1, and he's leading them out in moto number 292, 16-year-old cruiser. We got Hayden, we got Richard. Richardson, 1 and 2. Richardson, old Kareem Richardson, has been leading the pack all day. Hayes has been in second place. Right now, Hayes is going to take him off. It's going to be Hayes and Richardson as they come up the final straightaway. And looks like Mark Augustin in that third place spot. Motor number 293, 16-year-old cruiser, national number 1, Eric Carter, wiping them off, coming out of the gate and all the way through the second turn. It's Eric Carter with number 93, Rick Hipwell in that second place slot. Hipwell getting some action put on him by Jason Seavold. Seavold on the inside trying to set up for the dive. Let's see if he does it. No, he eats it going into the third turn. So it's Carter and Carter with the lead. And the win. Hipwell in second. Motor number 293, 94. This happens to be the last group of 16-year-old cruisers as they come out 09, leading the Kevin Ganotti. It's Ganotti and Dave Cullinan, 1 and 2. Cullinan riding for the Cool Heart team. Good to see him back. It's Ganotti and Cullinan. Cullinan on the outside going for the Hoover. He sets up for the dive. He pulls it off. It's Cullinan coming out of turn number 3. Here comes Ganotti hitting it in. It's going to be Cullinan and Ganotti, 1 and 2. Up the final straightaway. Cullinan takes it home. Ganotti is second. We got us a 7-11 rider. I think that's Christopher Slater. We'll check it out. Coming out of the last turn. Up the final straightaway. Looks like Chris Slater taking it home with a lot of heat going on in second place. Now Slater dives off. Motor number 296, 12, 13-year-old open, Michael Lausman out of Kentucky. Hometown boy does good. Number 41's in pursuit. 47, Trevor Fell. It's Lausman and Fell as they go into that third turn. We have Daly. And Trevor Fell falls into the third. Sports cycle rider leading the pack, coming out of turn number 1, moto number 297, and that's got to be number 41, that's Nelson Rogers. We got Rogers and Carr, 1 and 2. Rogers, Carr, number 83, Michael Thomas out of Washington in that third place slot. Rogers. Carr.
Rogers ready. Up to one.
Rogers, Carr, and Thomas, 1, 2, and 3. Moto number 298. Whoa, Anthill rider gets a move put on it by number 39 coming on. It looks like Tommy Seifert out of Kentucky makes a nice move in the first turn. We got Seifert out front. Number 78 in second is Seifert and Schmidt, 1 and 2. Chris Nichols, 7-year-old. If you're not abducted or if you're not around, please report to the TNT canopy. Chris Nichols, 7-year-old. He's riding a Blue Elf bike if anybody sees him. It's moto number 299, 12, 13-year-old open on the gate. Served to 6:15. And don't forget the announcers, bring them up a cup of coffee. It's Brian Johnson out of California, riding a free agent, and he's doing it really good. Wade Porter's in second place. It's Johnson Porter, 1 and 2. Porter goes for the dive, and does he pull it off? Yes, he does. They're elbow to elbow going over the big jump. Porter got a smoke nipple on him. A little bit of luck. Johnson loses the pedal. Porter takes over a clean lead. Coming out of turn number 3 is going to be Porter taking it home with second place rider. Looks like number 21D. Christopher Diaz on it, Rhode Island. And hold him up, guys.
Back to the gate.
Have a nice trip. It's moto number 301 coming at you right now. Coming out of turn number 1 is number 27. That's the number I checked it with. That's Jason Sagas. He's been there all day. He's there again. Jason Sagas leads the pack coming out of turn number 2. Looks like number 26 is in hot pursuit. It's Sagas and Zinzar, 1 and 2 as they go into the third turn. Moto number 302 coming out of turn number 1, 16 and over girls. Looks like national number 8, Ronnie Caruso with a new ride, the bite box. It's Ronnie Caruso, one of my favorite little girls on the trip, and it's Casulti in second. It's Caruso and Zulti, 1 and 2. Stereo 8's coming out to finish line. First one's Ronnie Caruso, the second one's Zolti, and we got 3 girls in third place, all going for one slot, and only one's going to fit. Looks like we got national number 7 coming at you, and that's going to be Laura Wolf. Phone number 303, 16-year-old girl, and that's Deanna Edwards leading the pack for the 3rd time today. Deanna Edwards is going for her 4th national number 1. I think that's just about unprecedented, isn't it, Michael? Deanna Edwards doing it right now. Number 4 is Heather McKenzie in pursuit. It's Edwards and McKenzie, and Deanna got a perfect. Model number 304, some more 16 and over girls. National number 6 is bringing you this Don Kahn. Terry Knight, you're wanted at the trailer. They're getting ready to leave. National number 5, Deanna Robertson, is doing it to national number 6, Don Kahn, going up the final straightaway with number 16, Amy Laurie in 3rd place. Motor number 305, some 16 and over girl action still coming your way. Karen Clymer out of Pennsylvania with Sissy Crawl in 2nd. Clymer and Crawl 1 and 2. Rerun moto number 300 coming your way. Looks like national number 11 is just number 11S, Lee San Martino. It's Jeremy Carteret. It's San Martino and Carteret 1 and 2. Carteret loses it, goes into that 3rd place slot. It's going to be San Martino, Nelson, and Carteret 1, 2, and 3 coming up the final straightaway. Number 11 being Lee San Martino. Lead the pack for some heavy shooters. It's going to be San Martino, Nelson, and Carteret 1, 2, and 3. On the gate, photo number 306 coming your way. National number 9 snaps out with the lead, and that got to be Bonnie Hutland. Bonnie Hutland gets sandwiched in there. She gets a move put on her by a couple other riders. Number 13 comes out with the lead, Dawn McLeod. We got McLeod, we got Hutland in 2nd, 1 and 2. McLeod, Hutland, and Turner as they go around. No, it's Brunner. McLeod, Hutland, 1 and 2 as they go into that 3rd turn. Coming up the final straightaway, McLeod trying to stretch it out. Hutland trying to get a little bit more ground. It's going to be McLeod and Hutland as they come up the final straightaway to the finish line with Dagger in 3rd. Motor number 307, some 15-year-old girls. Gate drops, they're on the track, they're on the dirt, they're coming at you. National number 8, national number 10, elbow to elbow. We got Ballard and Carter, 1 and 2. Ballard has the lead coming on the 1st turn. Carter in 2nd. National number 9 in 3rd. Julie Laurie. It's Ballard, Carter, Laurie, 1, 2, and 3 as they come out of that 2nd turn. Up the 3rd straightaway to the big jump. It's Ginger Ballard out of Illinois all the way from gate to gate as she's going to sit down and click it into cruise control around that last turn and just kind of make it home. Brian Dorsey, Peter Casarda, going to cost you some dust.
You know that you're right, Left.
Hey, we got moto number 308 coming at you right now, and it looks like Granger snaps out with the lead. Yes, it is. It's Tammy Granger, the worm. Tiffany Reddy is in 2nd. It's Granger and Reddy 1 and 2 with number 31 hanging right in there, Jamie Zerlach. It's Granger, Reddy, Zerlach, 1, 2, and 3, coming out of the 2nd turn with number 61, Pound for Lyle. It's Granger, the worm, going into that 3rd turn. Coming out, stretching out the lead. Reddy's in 2nd. It's Granger, Reddy, 1 and 2. Granger, Reddy, and Zerlach as they come up home. Ball number 309, 15-year-old girls, national number 3, Amy Moore out of Georgia. We got Moore, we got Murphy, or Danishek, Moore and Danishek, 1 and 2. Moore, Danishek, Paulus. Up the final straightaway. Whoa, Tiffany Reddy made a move as she takes it home with the lead. Ball number 310, 14-year-old girls coming your way.
Chris Nickel, he's a 7-year-old little boy. You need Nickel. Chris Nickel needs to go and report to the TNT camp.
We got Green, we got Wardell, 1 and 2. Stud Rider was trying to pull it in. That got to be Phyllis Long. We'll check it out as she comes out of the turn. It's Julie Green out front, Wardell in second. Third place rider, another Stud Rider, number 18. That got to be Phyllis Orm, but it's not. It's a 17, and that belongs to Heather Palmer. Moto number 311, 14-year-old girl auction coming your way. And looks like we got Stacy Lopfer doing it again. We got Lopfer, we got a rider number 18 or 10, Laura Lieber. It's Lopfer and Lieber as they come up the final straightaway. Moto number 312, 14-year-old girls, national number 19. Owns this one, Melissa Vogley. With rider in second, Michelle Dean. It's Vogley and Dean as they go into that third turn. Coming out up the final straightaway. Vogley puts her leg down and holds on to the ride. Gets a bit squirrely going over to jump, though. It's going to be Vogley and Dean, 1 and 2. Moto number 313, 13-year-old girl. Oh, man, we got us all kind of bodies and bikes over there in the first turn. Looks like a Chinese puzzle. Wendy Sue Winter owns the moto, though. She came out of it on skate. Big lead, all different kind of races going on right now with Wendy Sue winning the first one. The gate drops, Titan rider, national number 5, Tiffany Kellner, with Amy King right on her tail. It's going to be Kellner and King. King eats it going out of the turn all by herself, just flips the pedal and biffs it going into that third turn. Jody Savolt takes over second. We got Kellner and Savolt as they go down the third straightaway. 49 riding a close third, that's Lisa Arredondo. It's Kellner. Savolt. Arredondo coming out of turn number 3. Arredondo has a little bit of pressure, but not enough to worry her. Looks like it's Kellner and Savolt battling it out, and Kellner going to take it home. Moto number 315, 13-year-old girl, Dawn Hagedorn. Dawn Hagedorn with everybody else in second. National number 10, Chrissy Piper is in second. It's Hagedorn and Piper. Piper got some company here. Goes on the inside. National number 2 trying to pull it off. Can't do it, though. It's Carol Sullivan riding that third place slot. Piper, Sullivan, as they go into that turn. They stay on their scoots. I think that's the way they'll finish. Sullivan's trying to pull it off, though. It's going to be Hagedorn, Piper, Sullivan, 1, 2, and 3. Moto number 316, 13-year-old girls. It's Action Thrills Adventure as they go into that second turn. Tracy Roos owns it, though. It's going to be Roos with 13, June Mead in second. We got Roos, Mead, third place runner trying to make a move on Mead, and she just gets all kind of squirrely, ties a front brake cable in knots going through the second turn. Coming up the final straightaway, we got Roos, Mead, and we got bigger facilities. They don't like to see them destroyed. They will bust you in a minute. Moto 317, looks like number 23, Debbie Baker, had it for a while, not for long. It looks like Christy Manning's pulling it off. That's national number 7, Christy Manning. Second place is definitely the race. It looks like Valerie Caudette in second. It's Manning and Caudette as they come out of the turn. Caudette got a little bit of company on her side by Debbie Baker. It's going to be Manning, Caudette, Baker, 1, 2, and 3 going through that third turn. With Manning snapping out of the gate and holding on to the lead. National number 4, Jessica Tolles is bringing your moto number 318, 12-year-old girls. Is Jessica Tolles out front. There, Angela Chandler. Second is Tolles and Chandler. Tolles riding for Cyclecraft. Chandler riding for Columbus Schwinn. It's going to be Tolles, Chandler, another Cyclecraft rider riding in the third place slot. Looks like number 35, and that's Kimberly Fournier. Moto number 319, 12-year-old girls. Angela Thornburg got to be out there. To the right, it's Angela Thornburg leading the pack. WP rider in second. That's got to be Nicole Buffett. Thornburg and Buffett, 1 and 2. Picking up that third place rider as they come out of the third turn. It's Thornburg out front, Buffett in second. And number 02, Monique Rank in third. Moto number 320, 12-year-old girls coming down that third straightaway. Alana Hancock It's Hancock, Fred, and Delorty. Atlanta Hancock rules. Missy Fred and Delorty riding that third place slot. Delorty gets a move put on her. Looks like number 87, Amy Sweetheart. Sweetheart's going for it. Moto number 321. 10-year-old girl. We got Klein, we got Kisha, and we got Soper. 1, 2, and 3. Klein's going to be out there up front across the gate. Soper going to be in second. It's Klein, Kisha, and Soper. 1, 2, and 3. Moto number 322, 11-year-old girl action. Come on. We have 11 and 10. 11 and 10 belongs to McSlade and Boson. Fowler's riding the close third. McLeod, Boson, and Ives, 1, 2, and 3 as they come up the final straightaway. It's moto number 323 coming around turn number 2. 05 owns it, and that's Diane Spaghetti. Cyclocross rider Angie Lau is in second. It's Spaghetti and Lau as they come out of the third turn. Spaghetti stretching out the lead. Lau trying to pull up a little bit more room. It's going to be Spaghetti and Lau. That's number 3, Nina Zegda is in third place. Motor number 324, we have 10-year-old girls. Looks like Jennifer Hill out of Pennsylvania. We'll take a look. Yeah, we have a Heather Strickland out of Alabama, number 28. Coming up the third straightaway. It's going to be Strickland, Taylor, and Huckabee, 1, 2, and 3. Moto 325. 10-year-old girls on the gate. And we having fun, folks. It's national number 1 doing it. Kelly Merriman out of Ohio. Kelly Merriman riding 09 colors through the first turn. Number 14 is doing it in second. That's Jennifer Davis. It's Merriman and Davis. Booker hanging right in there. Megan Booker gets a little bit of luck. Whoa, our leader goes down. Merriman goes down, so that leaves it open for Cannon, Booker. Coming out of the last turn, we'll pick up the lead number here. Can't read them black numbers on them blue plates, but Megan Booker. It's photo number 326. We got 10-year-old girls. They're loaded and they're ready. Big moto here. Keller, Smith, Paxton, Barnes, Gibson. It's rock and roll. National number 3 comes on the far side. Into the inside, Michelle Gibson. We got Gibson. We got number 92 in pursuit as Elizabeth Barnes. Gibson and Barnes. 1 and 2 as they go into that second turn. Third place is definitely where the race is. We got a free agent rider trying to make a move. But number 16 legging it out. Pachota. It's going to be Gibson, Barnes, Pachota, 1, 2, and 3. The snack attack pulled it off. It's Michelle Kearns out of Florida. We got Kearns and Bartoli, 1 and 2.
Go, Jamie.
Kearns, national number 2, leading the pack for Eagle Snack. It's Kearns, Bartoli, and looks like Christy Hammond in that third place slot. Motor number 328, 9-year-old girls coming out of the turn. Love that number plate. One of those ones we can't read. That's Leanna Mobley. Good thing we know Leanna. It's Leanna Mobley doing it. Looks like number 4. It's Mobley, Smith, and Silloway. Silloway, whoa! Smith just does a move, makes a move on Mobley. It's going to be Smith, Mobley, and Silloway. Here comes Silloway going for that second place slot. Here comes Mobley trying to take over the lead. Not enough leg. It's going to be Smith, Mobley, Silloway. 1, 2, and 3. Photo number 329 going into turn number 3. Let's see if that's a Tracy Rickards coming out of there. No, Tracy Rickards is riding second. 9-year-old girls going into turn number 3, moto number 330. We got Walker. We got Freely. We got Walker up. Well, Walker had it, but she lost it. For Healy takes it over. Jody Prim trying to... They're going to pitch it if you don't buy it. Make some money, man. They got to do a lot of work on the track. They sure could use the revenue. So stop over there. Tell them that Carmen sent you. Get yourself some ice. And that way you'll be in good shape. Melissa McKenzie, I think, going to do it. It's Brittany Ralph. It's Ralph out front, number 57, Shackleford, and then Carpenter. It's Ralph, Shackleford, Carpenter, 1, 2, and 3. Carpenter trying to make a move on Shackleford. It is Brittany Ralph, clean and green, way out front, about 35 bike length lead going into that third turn. She must have just nailed everybody's tires over to the starting hill because everybody stayed there. She took off. It's Brittany Ralph, Shackleford, Carpenter, 1, 2, and 3 coming off the final straightaway. Motor number 332, some more 8-year-old girls. It's Cindy Ainsworth. We got Ainsworth and we got Parker. We got Ainsworth and Parker coming up the final straightaway. Ainsworth, Parker, and number 02 is Kralik riding the third place slot. Triple threes coming on the gate right now. And they're going into turn number 3 almost. It's the 8-year-old girls. We got Kelly. We got Bear, 1 and 2. It's Kelly, Bear, as they're going into turn number 3. We got Kelly, Bear, and it looks like Columbus Schwinrider hanging in that third place slot. We're going to pick up a number here. How about Bruder or Morelos? What's it called, a Bruder or a Morelos? But 334 is coming out of the turn. Looks like number 7, Tina Hanley. It's Hanley leading the pack going in and out of that third turn. Up the final straightaway, second place rider sets up but can't make the move. It's going to be Hanley, number 22, trying to put the move on DeWitt. It's going to be Hanley and DeWitt across the finish line, and Hanley saves the race. 7 and under girls. It's 7 and under girls coming out of turn number 3. Looks like Kimberly Martin out of Connecticut. It's Martin and number 37, Casey Jackson out of Georgia. Number 35 in third is Shannon Force. Motor number 336, 7 and under girls. Rickards has the lead. Lamorandy and O'Neill, 1, 2, and 3. Rickards, Lamorandy, and Neil O'Neill as they come out of the last turn. Rickards gets some heat put on her by Lamorandy. It's going to be Rickards and Lamorandy battling it out for the win. Looks like it's going to be Rickards by a bike length, and it is Rickards, Lamorandy, and O'Neill.
Oh.
Mouth to mouth. Mouth to mouth. You young guys are dirty. You dirty young guys over there. National number 1, so he does it, Gary Martin. He's doing a triple right now. It's Martin out front with number 27, Ronald Kucher. No, 67 it is, and that's John Wagner. It's Martin and Wagner. Martin Wagner with Hillgas right in the hunt. It's Martin way out front, stretching out the lead. He's going to really go for that 18-year-old nurse. I better get one down here. He's going to come over here and pound me. Well, big-time wreck down there in Moto 338. With a little bit of luck, number 23, John Kangas, pulls it off. It's Kangas and Waldeck as they come out of the turn. Kangas, Waldeck, 1 and 2. With number 17, Crane in that third place slot. Big time action wreck over there in the first turn. Took about 4 guys down. That looks like that's got to be, let me take a guess here. I don't want to guess. That's national number 6, Jeff Mellick. Sorry to see that, Jeff. Here comes some more of them old dudes, man. 339's on the game. And they saw what happened to Jeff, but they ain't gonna let it happen to them. They're snapping out. Looks like number 74 pulls off the move. It's Chuck Kuchta. Kuchta had it, but he lost it. Number 52 took it over. Jerry Goober. It's Goober and Kuchta. Kuchta takes it back. It's coming out of the third. Kuchta has it. Goober is in second. It's Kuchta. Goober 1 and 2 with Paul Jackson. Third place slot. It's going to be Kuchta going into that third turn. Goober in that second place slot. And Paul Jack out of Florida. We got us a Florida sandwich out there, folks. You're right. John Rhodey. I spent a whole afternoon in the hospital up in New York with John Rhodey. I thought he was going to be dead. He came out. Look what he's doing right now. He's leading the pack over the 41 and over cruiser class. John Rhodey riding for profile. Rhodey got a move put on him. Ooh, that's a hard way to take that bump, Dad. Coming on a third up the final straightaway. National number 3. Looks like he's trying to work it. That's Alvin Hurst. It's Rhodey in second. It's Hurst and Rhodey. It's going to be Hurst and Rhodey. Gippins in that third place slot. Moto number 341 brought to you by none other than John Seabold, number 36. It's Seabold and Art Parrott, 1 and 2. We got Seabold, we got Parrott, looks like number 33, yes, I don't have, that's Jim Anderson, I think, out of California. I don't have a number down for Jim. Right now we're riding with Moto number 342, 35 to 40-year-old cruiser. Number 17, Walt Palmer's out front. National number 8, Ron Mackey's in pursuit. It's Palmer, Mackey, 1 and 2. Another rider having all kind of trouble with his feet. He can't keep on the pedals right now. Opens up the door for Wilworks rider to make the move in that fourth place slot. We got 17 Palmer, we got 8 Mackey, 1 and 2, and everybody else is in that second place slot trying to pull them off. Moto number 343, 35 to 40-year-old cruiser coming your way with Billy Green. Whoa, Billy Green gets all kind of squirrely. Looks like he's doing a, well, talk about squirrely. Look at Hagedorn. It's going to be Green and Hagedorn putting on a show. Riders going down there, biffing and chewing all over that bunny jump. It's going to be Billy Green, clean and green, all the way up. National number... We got Green with the win. Denny in second, Clayton Denny, and everybody else is laying on their back doing some breakdance or something. Number 4 is carrying the boat right now. Looks like Paul Neal. Yeah, that was old Paul. Well, we got all kind of motors coming at you right now. It's number 345 and number 57, Mike Buffett's doing it. It's going to be Buffett. It's going to be Fahili. Buffett and Fahili, 1 and 2. Buffett, Fahili, Wernicke, 1, 2, and 3 as they go into that third turn. What's the movement on? Let's check it out over here. Coming up the final straightaway. It's still Buffett. It's still Buffett. It's still Fahili. And it looks like number 11 is going to be Don Morris in that third place slot. By number 346. And looks like George Antill. Antill riding for GA Sportswear.